She told me, "You're not ready to meet my family. You haven't shown that you're worthy yet." Then I discovered she took her friend with benefits home for Christmas. I didn't argue. I just sent screenshots of their messages to her dad and blocked her from everything. My ex just had her monthly allowance cut, and her family relationships are in ruins because she thought she could play games with everyone around her. It turns out that honesty matters more than she realized. This all happened over Christmas break, but I'm only now sharing it because the fallout took months to unfold. I'm still processing how perfectly everything fell apart. I'm a 26-year-old man working in finance, and I had been dating Lisa, a 24-year-old, for about 14 months. She was one of those girls who constantly tested people, always making you prove your worth, and keeping something back until you met her standards. From the start, she had rules about our relationship. No posting pictures together on social media until we hit 6 months. No meeting her close friends until month 8, and no staying over more than twice a week because she needed space to maintain her independence. I went along with it because I saw potential in the relationship, and she came from money. Her dad owned a manufacturing business, and her mom ran a nonprofit in an upscale suburb. Lisa made it clear that bringing someone home was a serious step that required careful thought. "My family has high standards," she'd say. "I can't just bring anyone around. You have to prove you're worth their time." I figured I'd meet them eventually once she felt confident about us. Red flags began appearing around month 10. Lisa would vanish for hours without explanation, acting secretive about her phone, taking calls in other rooms, and receiving texts that made her smile in ways that had nothing to do with me. When I asked about it, she'd give vague replies about work stress or friend drama. Nothing I could pin down, but the pattern was clear. By month 12, right before Thanksgiving, I brought up Christmas plans. "Are we spending the holidays together? Maybe I could finally meet your parents." Lisa gave me that look she always wore when laying down the law. "Actually, Dan, I've been thinking about this a lot. I don't think you're ready to meet my family yet." "What do you mean ready?" "You haven't really shown that you're a long-term prospect. My parents are going to ask serious questions about your career, your financial stability, and your life goals. I need to be confident you can handle that conversation. We've been together for over a year. Time doesn't automatically equal readiness. I need to see more commitment from you, more proof that you're serious about building something substantial." "What kind of proof?" "I don't know, maybe talking about moving in together or making plans beyond just hanging out. Right now, this feels more like extended dating than a real relationship." I was confused because she was the one with all the rules about taking things slow, but apparently, that was my fault somehow. "So what are your plans for Christmas?" "I'm going home to spend time with family. Maybe you can meet them after New Year's if things progress as I hope." Christmas week came, and Lisa went mostly quiet. Occasional texts, but no real communication. She said she was busy with family stuff. I spent Christmas with my family and didn't think much about her absence. Then on December 28th, she called me, sounding frantic. "Dan, we need to talk. Something happened, and I need to tell you before you find out another way." "What's going on?" "I made a mistake, a really big mistake, and now my family is asking questions I can't answer." "What kind of mistake?" "I brought someone else home for Christmas, someone I've been seeing occasionally. My parents think he's my serious boyfriend." My stomach dropped. "You brought another guy home?" "It's complicated. Marcus and I have been friends for a while, and sometimes we hook up, but it's nothing serious. My parents were pressuring me to bring someone home, and I panicked and invited him instead of you. I thought it would be easier, less pressure, but now they're asking serious questions about our relationship timeline, and I've been saying things that don't add up." "What kind of things?" "I might have told them we've been dating for over a year, and that this is the first time I felt serious enough about someone to bring them home." As she spoke, the pieces fell into place. While she was telling me I hadn't proved myself worthy of meeting her family, she was bringing her hookup buddy to Christmas dinner and presenting him as her serious boyfriend. "Lisa, what exactly are you asking me here? I need you to back up my story. If my parents contact you, say we're just casual friends, nothing serious. Marcus doesn't know about you, and I can't have my parents finding out I've been lying. You want me to lie to cover up your lies? It's not lying. It's just managing a complicated situation by pretending I don't exist while you play house with someone else." "Dan, please. My family relationships are really important to me. If they find out I've been misleading them about Marcus, it'll cause huge problems." "What kind of problems?" "They're very traditional about relationships. They expect honesty and commitment. If they think I'm playing games with people, they'll be really disappointed. They should be disappointed. Please don't make this harder than it is. I'm trying to fix this without hurting anyone. You already hurt me, Lisa. You chose someone else for the most important family event of the year while telling me I wasn't good enough. That's not what happened. That's exactly what happened. And now you want me to help you cover it up. Dan, please. Handle your own mess. We're done. I hung up and blocked her number immediately, but I couldn't stop thinking about the situation. Update 1. Truth delivery. I spent that night processing what Lisa had told me. She was worried about her parents finding out she had been lying about her relationship status. She brought Marcus home under false pretenses while keeping me hidden. The more I thought about it, the more I realized her parents deserved to know what kind of person they had welcomed into their home for Christmas. I did some basic research on her family and found her dad's business website. Robert Manning, president of Manning Manufacturing Solutions. Professional contact information right there on the company page. It took me a few days to figure out how to approach this. I could confront Lisa directly, but she had already shown her priorities. I could walk away quietly, but that felt like letting her get away with manipulating everyone around her. I decided her parents should know the truth about what had happened over Christmas. I composed an email to her father in a professional tone, sticking to the facts. Mr. Manning, I hope this message finds you well. I'm writing to share some information that I believe you should be aware of regarding your recent Christmas guest. I have been dating your daughter Lisa for the past 14 months. During this time, she has consistently told me that I had not yet proved myself worthy of meeting your family. Over Christmas, Lisa brought another man to your home and presented him as her serious boyfriend of over a year. She has since contacted me, asking me to lie about the nature of our relationship to cover up her deception. I thought you should know the true circumstances of your holiday guest and the character of the person who misled your family during what should have been an honest celebration. I have no desire to cause family drama, but I believe you deserve to know the truth about what happened in your own home. Respectfully, Dan Williams. I sent it on January 2nd when people would be back from the holidays. The next day, I got a response. Mr. Williams, thank you for reaching out. Your message raises serious concerns about the information Lisa provided to our family over the holidays. I would appreciate the opportunity to discuss this matter further. Would you be available for a brief phone conversation this week? Best regards, Robert Manning. We spoke for about 30 minutes that Thursday. Robert was measured but clearly upset about being deceived. Lisa told us that Marcus was her boyfriend of 14 months, he said. She spoke about how serious their relationship had become and how proud she was to finally bring someone home to meet us. She told me I hadn't proved myself worthy of meeting your family yet. This is very troubling. Lisa has always been selective about the truth when it serves her purposes, but this level of deception is concerning. I thought you should know what really happened. I appreciate your honesty. This explains some inconsistencies we noticed during his visit. There were gaps in their stories, details that didn't quite match. What are you planning to do with this information? First, I'm having a conversation with Lisa. Second, I'm reconsidering some of the trust and support we've been providing her. Lisa receives a monthly allowance from the family while she establishes her career. That allowance is contingent on maintaining certain standards of honesty and character. I see. This situation suggests she may not be meeting those standards. We'll need to have a serious discussion about expectations and consequences. We ended the call with Robert thanking me for my honesty and integrity. A week later, Lisa called from a different number. Dan, what did you tell my father? The truth. He's asking detailed questions about you, about our relationship, about Christmas. Did you contact him? Why does that matter? Because he's threatening to cut my allowance over this. He says, I violated family trust by lying about Marcus. Sounds like an accurate assessment. Dan, please. I need you to call him back and clarify that this was all a misunderstanding. It wasn't a misunderstanding, Lisa. You deliberately deceived your family while keeping me hidden. I was trying to manage a complicated situation. You were trying to have it both ways and got caught. Please don't do this to me. I could lose my financial support over this. You did this to yourself the moment you chose deception over honesty. Dan, please. Leave me alone. Lisa, we're finished. I hung up and blocked the new number. Update 2. Natural consequences. Over the next few weeks, Lisa's situation continued to worsen as her choices caught up with her. Marcus found out about the real timeline through his own investigation. Apparently, he wasn't comfortable being used as a prop in Lisa's deception and ended things immediately. Her parents followed through on reconsidering her financial support. Her monthly allowance was significantly reduced pending a review of her overall conduct and honesty. Lisa tried reaching out through mutual friends, asking them to convince me to resolve the misunderstanding with her family. When I explained the real situation to those friends, they stopped carrying her messages. She also tried creating new social media accounts to contact me directly, always with the same themes. This was all blown out of proportion. Marcus didn't mean anything, and she was ready to be serious about our relationship now. I blocked every new account as soon as I identified it. The most desperate attempt came in March when she showed up at my office building, waiting outside until I came out for lunch. "Dan, please just give me 5 minutes to explain." "There's nothing to explain, Lisa." "Yes, there is. The situation with Marcus was a mistake. I was confused about what I wanted." "You weren't confused. You made calculated choices and got caught. I've learned from this. I'm ready to be honest now, to introduce you to my family properly. Your family already knows about me. They know exactly what you think of me. That's not fair. I never said you weren't good enough. You said I hadn't proved myself worthy of meeting them. Meanwhile, you brought your hookup to Christmas dinner." She started crying. "I've lost everything. Marcus won't speak to me. My parents barely trust me. My allowance got cut. Those are the natural consequences of your choices. You ruined my relationships over something that didn't even matter. It mattered enough that you lied to everyone about it. Dan, please. I'm sorry. I'll do anything to fix this. You can start by leaving me alone and being honest with people going forward." Security helped escort her away from the building, and I haven't heard from her since. Final update, 6 months later. Life has been much better since cutting Lisa out completely. The whole experience taught me to recognize manipulation earlier and not accept being treated like a backup option. I got updates on Lisa's situation through mutual acquaintances. The family financial support review took several months and didn't go in her favor. Her parents concluded that her pattern of deception showed poor judgment and character. Her monthly allowance was permanently reduced and now comes with specific expectations about honesty in relationships and family communication. She's had to adjust her lifestyle significantly, move to a smaller apartment, drives an older car, and actually has to budget instead of just spending family money freely. Her relationship with her parents is still strained. They haven't cut her off completely, but they've made it clear that rebuilding trust will take consistent, honest behavior over time. Marcus moved on immediately. I saw on LinkedIn that he's in a relationship with someone from his professional circle now. Apparently, being used as a prop in someone's family deception wasn't the foundation he wanted for a relationship. The mutual friends who initially tried to help Lisa eventually understood the full situation and stopped taking her side. It's hard to defend someone's behavior when you see the actual evidence of what they were doing. The most satisfying part is hearing that Lisa's parents appreciated my approach to the situation. Apparently, handling things honestly and directly without drama impressed them more than their daughter's manipulation. Lisa wanted someone who had proved themselves worthy of her family. Instead, she lost someone who actually had the character her family valued. She spent 14 months testing whether I was good enough for her, and it turns out her family was testing whether she was good enough for their continued support and trust. She failed their test. The email I sent to her father wasn't about revenge, it was about truth. Lisa had been lying to everyone, me, Marcus, her family, and truth has a way of surfacing eventually. I just helped speed up the process. Family support came with expectations about honesty and character. Lisa thought she could game the system by keeping multiple stories going with different people. Instead, she learned that family trust isn't automatic. It's earned through consistent, honest behavior, and it can be damaged when that behavior stops. Lisa got exactly what she chose, the consequences of her own deception. Her family got the truth about who she really was beneath the polished exterior, and I got free from someone who viewed relationships as games to be managed instead of partnerships built on mutual respect. Sometimes, the best outcome is just letting people face the natural results of their own choices. Lisa chose deception over honesty, manipulation over authentic connection, and treated people like options instead of partners. Those choices caught up with her, just as they should have. A perfect ending to a relationship that was never truly a relationship.